Who would you put there instead of Big Sean?
I was just about to ask.
Ransom.
Who replaces?
If we're going off performance
all right.
and skill, Ransom should absolutely be in the top 10
all right,
this year. No question.
respectfully, that's where the term presence comes in. To
What does
us,
presence
yes. Ran.
Uh-oh, we got one now.
Okay, let's go.
Of course,
you got him
Ran,
here, Rory.
And I have to walk around the streets of Jersey City every single
Not
day.
anymore.
So I am going to watch my fucking words.
Not anymore.
Ran put the chains to all of that.
You know his name is Duffel, right?
Ran, I fuck with you. I love your music and think you should be on lists this year for sure. But when you're going on the present shit, that is just a numbers thing.
That's the third
That's
thing
a
that he
numbers
listed.
thing you
That's
can
the
bring
third-
up.
That's the third thing he
Parks
listed.
said something to Rory, and Rory started copping pleas to Rand. Rory, talk to Parks. Don't talk to Rand.
I
I
live right off Montgomery.
So because Rand was low on the third thing,
Good point.
but high in the first two.
First of all, that's not saying skill is number one, performance number two, presence number three. That's just how.
Okay, but
it's in the
he
sentence.
excelled in two of the three things.
Sure.
Above almost everybody on this list.
Okay. Presence is a big thing when it comes to top
Fuck out of here.
best rappers
Get
of
the fuck
2020
out of
MVP.
here. Nah. Not
How
if
does
I'm-
presence
if
not matter?
It matters.
If you're going to be one of the best, your presence is a thing.
It absolutely matters.
White
Let
beat-
the white,
you right.
Yeah, let the white boys
I'm
fight,
vegan.
man. Come
You're
on.
right, I'm vegan.
But if
My
your
bad.
first category is skill,
I'm
and
not
your
sa-
second category is performance, that tells me that those things are
All
the
right.
first two things that you're waiting.
All right, Parks, if that's the case, and I'm not saying it's about Rand.
I wanna jump.
If
I'm
I
just
find,
Jump.
no, let me finish.
All right.
If I walk outside and go right down the block and find someone that has the best skill and performance on that street corner, yet no one fucking heard it, should I tell B.Dot they should put him on the top 10
Oh,
list?
you're not walking down Montgomery no more.
I'm not talking about Rand.
that's your-
I said around the corner. Parks doesn't live in Jersey City.
I don't.
I just want to add a little caveat
Please.
toward Rory's point, but I'm not in this. Technically, presence is cousins with performance. Performance doesn't have so much to do with skill, where I agree Rand had a better year than most people on
Absolutely.
the skill side.
Without question.
What does performance mean?
How well you performed the record that you wrote?
That's what I would think.
How well, say that again?
How
well
well
you performed the record that you wrote. Also, your performance on the record. Also, how your records perform.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And that has to go hand in hand with presence. Am I off?
Well, then what's the difference between presence and
Because if you
performance?
perform
If
well,
that's
that's
the-
what I said. Your presence is felt.
See, what is presence? Tell me.
Well, presence has two things. It's a tangible and intangible. Your presence just being felt in the culture, people talking about your
Your records are all over the place.
Yeah.
People are playing it. They're getting playlisted
Wouldn't that be
everywhere.
performance?
and then there's just straight up
y'all definition of
the
performance?
numbers. then
And the numbers.
it's just straight up numbers that
Right.
are tangible.
Well, this is the definition here. Let's look it up. The state or fact of existing, occurring. All right, we
That
we
doesn't
can't do
mean
this.
anything.
Yeah, we done with this.
But no, I
Yes,
do think
we exist.
I do think adding that presence term in changes it just from these are the 10 best rappers that rap the best and make the best rap music.
And also, okay,
presence
okay,
changes.
let's leave
that
Ransom
word.
alone.
It was just skill, skills and performance.
I'm about to really get you mad now. If you're mad at the Ransom shit, if we're
where's
going
Royce?
off of presence, then why is Stove God Cooks up here?
Well, that would be my argument about
That is the point.
exactly. And I love Stove God. He has
Stove God,
He
friend
had
of the
one
show.
He had one of the
He had
best
one of the
rap
best
albums of the
albums.
year. though.
Absolutely.
He had one of the best
Absolutely.
rap albums of the year by far. By far.
I agree.
Skill
Definitely skill.
and some of
And
performance.
A lot of performance.
Performance is his shit.
Yeah.
Like the way he raps shit.
I am not mad at Stove God being one of the 10 best rappers.
He
of
absolutely should
2020.
be on this list.
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
and I think the presence thing there is when that
Where's
reasonable
Royce?
drought
Where's
dropped,
Royce?
it would the presence was
In the
felt
studio.
Where's Royce on
in
the
the
list?
studio.
He's recording right now.
Let's leave the underground people because we're gonna argue over performance and presence all day.